Hey there, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to look at some amazing evidence that you are truly a child of the cosmos. Every breath you take is borrowed from a star that died billions of years ago. Here's the proof. Here's a quote for you to use to subscribe. If you believe the universe is inside you, subscribe because this is your proof. Now before we start today's show, I wanted to let you know about something very exciting. I've been working on this project for almost 2 years now, and it's finally ready. In this video, we will be exploring the amazing evidence that you are indeed made of stardust. From the oxygen you breathe to the iron in your blood, everything has its origin in stars. This is a fascinating topic that connects astronomy with chemistry and biology, and it really shows how we are all part of the universe. So let's get started. Let's explore where the stuff that makes us up actually comes from. All the stuff that we are made of was once forged in the heart of stars, and no, I'm not talking about dust or space junk. I'm talking about the very building blocks of life in our bodies, things like oxygen, iron, and calcium. Stars are like cosmic factories that churn out these elements through nuclear fusion. They take lighter elements like hydrogen and helium and smash them together at extreme temperatures and pressures, till they form heavier elements like carbon, iron, gold, and uranium. You see, stars are huge balls of gas held together by gravity. They have a lot of mass. In fact, the average star has about 300 trillion kilograms of mass. It's about 20 billion times the mass of the Earth. With all that mass, stars have a powerful gravitational pull. In fact, the gravitational pull of a star is so strong that it can crush atoms together. Let me tell you about the formation of oxygen, a vital ingredient for life as we know it. Oxygen is the third most abundant element in the universe. It makes up 21% of the Earth's atmosphere. But where did it come from? Well, oxygen is produced when smaller atoms like hydrogen and helium fuse together, the cores of stars. It all starts with hydrogen, the simplest and most abundant element in the universe. As hydrogen atoms get squeezed together under extreme pressure and temperature, they turn into helium. This process also releases a tremendous amount of energy, which is what powers our sun and other stars. The leftover energy produces an intense amount of heat and light, making stars shine. This process of converting hydrogen to helium is called nuclear fusion. But wait, there's more. When larger stars collapse, their cores can reach temperatures of up to 100 billion degrees Celsius. At such high temperatures, helium atoms combine to form carbon, oxygen, and even heavier elements. These elements are then blasted into space when the star explodes as a supernova. Supernovae are so powerful that they can outshine an entire galaxy. They are the brightest explosions in the universe. Okay, now let's talk about iron, a key component of our blood. Iron is one of the most important minerals in our body. It helps transport oxygen throughout our body. In fact, our blood contains about 0.0024% of iron. But where does this iron come from? As I mentioned earlier, stars produce elements through nuclear fusion. When stars like our sun run out of hydrogen fuel, they begin to fuse helium. This produces carbon and oxygen. But bigger stars keep on fusing elements all the way up to iron. At this point, the star's core is a mix of different elements. When the star explodes as a supernova, these elements, including iron, are released into space. Finally, let's discuss calcium, which is essential for strong bones and teeth. In fact, about 1.5 pounds of calcium makes up our skeletal system. But where does this calcium come from? You guessed it, stars. Calcium is produced in much the same way as iron and oxygen. Larger stars fuse elements beyond iron, such as zinc, arsenic, silver, and even gold. When these stars explode, they scatter these elements, including calcium, throughout the universe. Okay, so we've covered 3 key elements: oxygen, iron, and calcium. But remember, these are just a small fraction of the elements that make up our bodies. We are truly a cosmic stew of elements forged in the hearts of long-dead stars. In fact, astronomers have found that almost all the elements that we need for life are produced inside stars. For example, carbon is essential for organic molecules like DNA and RNA. Nitrogen is needed to build amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. Phosphorus is also important for life and is used in things like cell membranes and genetic material. All of these elements and more are produced inside stars. Here's a fun fact for you. Stars produce not only elements but also isotopes. Isotopes are atoms with the same number of protons, but a different number of neutrons. For example, carbon-12 and carbon-14 are both isotopes of carbon. Carbon-12 has 6 neutrons, while carbon-14 has 8 neutrons. Some isotopes, like carbon-14, are radioactive. They break down over time into different elements. But others, like carbon-12, are stable and form the basis of organic molecules. Stars produce many different types of isotopes, and this diversity is important for life. Different isotopes of the same element can have different chemical properties. For example, nitrogen-14 is more reactive than nitrogen-15. This means that different isotopes of the same element can interact with other elements in different ways. This diversity of isotopes allows for the complex chemistry that is necessary for life. And it's not just the elements and isotopes that stars produce. Stars also produce the conditions necessary for life. Stars produce magnetic fields, radiation belts, and solar winds that can affect the chemistry of planets orbiting around them. These effects can trigger chemical reactions that lead to the formation of more complex molecules. For example, the radiation from the sun helps to create the ozone layer, which protects life on Earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. So there you have it. The elements and conditions that stars produce are essential for life. We are truly children of the stars. We've explored where the stuff that makes us up actually comes from. Now it's time to consider what this means for our understanding of the universe and our place in it. We are not just looking at the stars. We are the stars looking back at themselves. Think about it. The oxygen you breathe, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, all of it was forged in the hearts of long-dead stars. The universe left clues inside you. And if you're ready to decode them, subscribe. Together, we'll explore the secrets of the cosmos written in the very building blocks of our existence. What do you think? Are you surprised by the connection between stars and the elements that make up our bodies? What other wonders of the universe would you like us to explore? Let us know in the comments below. And do not forget to share this video with your friends if you think they'll find it interesting. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. It helps us grow and lets us know that you're learning something new. Remember, you are a child of the cosmos. Everything that makes you you came from the stars, and we are here to help you explore that wonder. Subscribe now and join us on this incredible journey.